Good morning, welcome to Mom and Perfect. It's Lisa. I am going to do another what I eat in a day. Trying to get back on track. Seems like I'm always trying to get back on track. I am eating rice pudding. Yesterday was Enya's birthday, so we had some not so great things, but also because we were busy yesterday with all the birthday festivities and stuff, and I didn't feel like I had the energy or the time to concentrate on choosing nutrition, so I ate like French fries for lunch and a cheese sandwich for supper, and cake. That's pretty much all I ate yesterday, which I could feel it at the end of the night. I felt like sluggish, no energy, still hungry, even though I ate enough, too much cake and stuff. So today, I am really feeling like I want to eat something that feels good to eat. That when when it gets in your body, you can tell it's working well for yourself and all your systems. So I made this rice pudding because I wanted to try a new breakfast recipe. I really love my overnight oats, but yeah, I want to try something else so I can share with you guys, because I have a plan to kind of share recipes through shorts. That's what I'm going to do with shorts, I think, for a while. So anyways, I made a short of this. It will probably come out sometime soon. It's pineapple rice pudding. It has pineapple, a little bit of banana to sweeten it up, rice, some flax seed, ground flax seed, and milk. And that's it. And it tastes pretty good. There's a difference between eating like sugar and eating like not processed foods. This, like, it tastes like... Okay, thank you. When it hits your stomach, it tastes like it's healthy for you. You know, like, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. When you eat sugar and it just sits in your stomach heavy and not like refreshingly. I don't know. Anyways, this tastes like refreshing and nutritious and heavy enough that it will like be a meal and it will sustain me until probably supper, you know, because it's like 11 now. Sorry, Levi is joining me for my breakfast, so it's a little bit interruptive. I'm also having coffee. I don't know if you can see that. This is water because I need to concentrate on getting water in, but you know, I'm not that great at it, but I'm adding a water to my breakfast. The other thing is, like, I could, maybe it would be healthier if I did like eggs and hash browns and like a fruit or vegetable or something. But I really enjoy sweet for breakfast. I want something sweet for breakfast, and this, I feel like it's sweet because of the fruit, but I'm not adding any added sugars. I know. And the rice, even though it's white sticky rice, there could be a better choice for carbs. Or a grain, I guess I should say. But I don't know. I had it available. It's fairly affordable. It's not bread. Bread is something I'm trying to get away from. I think the way that we're making bread these days is not very good. They're adding a lot of stuff. I used to work as a bread baker, and my husband still works as a bread baker. If you make bread from scratch, it takes a long time. If you've ever made it, you know, you have to let it rise on the table or in the bowl or whatever for hours and hours for it to work out. But when you make bread commercially, you don't do that because they add things into the bread to make the processing time faster, so you don't have to let it rest for so long, so, you know, they can push out production faster. So what are they adding to that to do that? And they're like over processing, you know, the flour that you're eating is like not a whole grain at all. If you're just eating white bread, I know maybe it's better with other breads, but also the other side of the story is, and is gluten intolerant, celiac maybe, who knows, but cutting out bread from our household a little bit more is kind of what's happening right now anyways, and I'm just gonna go with it. And we always have rice because, well, my husband is Korean and it's a staple food in Korea, so it's an easy recipe for me to make and it's tasty. I'm trying to consume grains that are less processed, because with insulin resistance, that's a big thing, I think, is processed anything. The less processed, the better, is what I'm hearing from insulin people. My coffee is starting to become a thing again since I'm not having an aversion to it, but I am drinking decaf because I do want to try to cut out caffeine, because I don't find, for me, caffeine gives me energy. I think it like slows me down, if that's even possible. I don't know, but I'm just drinking decaf. The lowest I've ever been with my weight loss on Saxenda and all of that is 206. So this Friday, if I don't weigh 205 by Friday, I think I'll go back on Saxenda. But I really just want to push myself, because I feel like if I'm not on Saxenda, I will push myself harder than if I am on Saxenda, because I'm kind of making it easier for myself, I guess, which is okay. I think it's okay to let yourself have the easy way and get it done and get to a healthy spot, rather than like, you know, try to push yourself and prove that you can do it on your own if you can't do it on your own. But that being said too, like I'm trying to push myself to change my habits to choose nutrition. And I feel like I push myself harder if I'm not on Saxenda. But I also need to get my weight down to a little bit more too. So anyways, that's always back and forth in my mind. But for now, I'm going to give this week another hard push. I think it is possible that I could get to 205 if I concentrated hard on it and like, yeah, kept the focus. That's just the challenge, isn't it? Is to keep the diet, the focus, and like to prioritize that, because there's a ton of stuff going on in our lives that kind of sometimes push that out of the way. Sometimes that's necessary. Sometimes I guess we got to push ourselves harder. But anyways, I should eat my breakfast and get going, because I've been talking for a long time now. Okay. See you next time I eat. Okay, I'm back. It's 10 to 6. I'm trying to eat supper. I got really hungry around, 4:30 or 5. I should have had my supper earlier. I made chicken broccoli casserole, and instead, I usually have rice with this, but instead of rice, I had extra cauliflower broccoli medley cooked in the fridge that I needed to use up. And I already had 3/4 of a cup of rice with that rice pudding this morning. So I wanted to like make this very veggie heavy to get in my veggies, because I feel like that is like the number one thing I can do for my health and for my mental health stability, on mood and all of that. So I'm trying to, make sure I get lots of veggies in. I'm also drinking water with that. And yeah, I'm trying to eat kind of within a eating window. So it's been 8 hours basically is what I'm trying to do. I ate my breakfast at 11 though, so I have until 7 to eat, and then I'll be done eating. Also, oh yes, like I was saying, I was getting really hungry, so I did eat some of these. I wasn't even counting. I was just nibbling, so I probably ate, I'm gonna say 3 crackers, which, isn't the best. That's not the best. I should have made supper earlier, and then I wouldn't have had to snack on crackers, or I should have had a snack midway through. That would have been healthier and intentional. Yeah, so anyways, the thing is, I'm trying to eat well. I'm trying to get a balance. I'm not very good at balancing yet. Hopefully I'll get there someday. I have tried to like give up, like in the summertime. I just kind of like let go of it all and eat whatever I want to eat and not think about it. And I got more anxiety from doing that and not trying at all when it came to like health and body image and stuff. So I feel like even though I'm terrible at balancing and it's like that up and down and too much sugar, and then I do good, and then yeah, it's like a, what is that called? Anyways, the point is I'm just trying. I just gotta keep trying, and hopefully eventually it will get more balanced and not so crazy. But yes, that's it. That's what I'm having for supper. So I'll see you after I'm done eating. Okay, so it's the next day, but I wanted to give an update because I didn't end out my vlog yesterday. But I did not eat enough. I should have had a third meal, or I should have had rice with my supper, because after that I was not full enough. I was hungry still. Then I was munching on like more of these and more of this, which is like just puffed rice cake, basically. Sugar and rice roll. And eventually I had to have like a bowl of Greek yogurt with raspberries, and then I felt full. But yeah, I overdid it on the restriction yesterday. And it did not result in a good, it didn't end well, I guess. So that's okay. The one thing is, there's a lot of failure in this journey, especially at the beginning. But the thing is, I can't give up. I can't give up because mentally it makes me feel worse. And anxiety and depression is worse when I'm not trying to do something about it. So yeah, lesson learned. Eat better. Eat at least 3 meals, or eat heavier meals to make sure that I'm full so I'm not snacking. So yeah, that's the lesson of the day, and it's fine that I'm failing a lot. That's part of the journey, I guess, at the beginning especially, and I think I hope it's relatable at least, or something. I would love to share me being more successful, but the reality is, yeah, that was that yesterday. And I did eat vegetables. I did try. I did eat vegetables, and I did eat like less processed food until it got to my, snacking. Yeah, so today I'm trying to do better in intentionally sitting down and eating meals and eating more substantial so I don't have to snack. Anyways, that's it. Bye.